everyone, and welcome to the Spotlight. I'm Gabrielle Dorisami. So much has been going on around campus lately as Southeastern University kicks off Exposure Week. As a result of having higher enrollment than ever before, Southeastern is seeing expansion in every area, and missions is no exception. With over 60 trips planned going all over the world, Exposure Week has been phenomenal. Our own Miriam Woodard covered the highly anticipated Exposure Week kickoff event.
This fall marks Southeastern University's annual mission conference, encouraging the campus to learn more about student-led mission trips.
And we just want to spread the word of God to all these countries because we know that these countries are all God's children and all God's people.
Through this event, students also had the opportunity to sign up and gain more information, as well as hear from the leaders about their future plans for their trips and members involved.
I'm Ashley, and I'm a senior here at Southeastern. And really, this passion for missions just grew in me right before I came to Southeastern. And then this year, I'm actually leading the mission trip to Australia, to the outback, to the Aboriginal people who are unreached, and they just need the hope of Jesus.
Picking one trip proved to be difficult as destinations stretched all over the world with a variety of different goals. And students also expressed how grateful they were to have the opportunity to lead a trip.
Exposure is awesome. It's a place where people can just come and see all the places that God has put on people's hearts to just share the gospel and love them. And it's incredible just being back as a sophomore and seeing a bunch of my friends leading trips all over the place. Ecuador, Romania, Honduras, just amazing.
With over 40 local and international trips being launched throughout the year, students are able to broaden their horizons past the campus walls and impact lives across the world. Covering Southeastern's student life for the Spotlight, I'm Miriam Woodard.
We take sports here at Southeastern University very seriously. And although we've talked a lot about football this year, an impressive new stadium isn't the only successful advancement the sports department has completed. We are now proudly welcoming our men and women's soccer team back to campus as a brand new soccer field has been opened. Always giving us an in-depth look at sports here on campus, Samantha Silver has this story.
With everything new happening here on campus this semester, there have been a lot of changes regarding athletics. The soccer teams have had to temporarily relocate off campus until their new field is completed, which is now located right behind the commuter lot. We met with some of the players during their first week of practice on campus to see what they think of the changes.
Couldn't go to our games in Auburndale because it was so far and they didn't have a car to drive. So now that it's here in school, they're able to walk, and they're super excited to see us. And I can't wait. I mean, everybody's excited, and I feel very supportive now because I know that a lot of more people are going to go. So,
due to the installment of the football field, it has turned out to be a blessing since the new field will be even better than before.
It just like fences all around it, and compared to the old field was just like in the park. You know, it wasn't that nice looking. So we have cages, so like it's like a battlefield.
Practice is now on campus, but it used to be at fields located in Auburndale.
And travel 20, 25 minutes away. But I mean, it brings us closer together because the bus rides, we fellowship and talk and joke around with each other. That's fun.
Due to some setbacks, the soccer team is making the best out of their situation. Be sure to come check out a game which will be on campus for the remainder of their season. I'm Sam, and that's all for sports.
Among many of the improvements happening at SCU are the new ramps and sidewalk alterations that are making our campus more handicap accessible. The growing need for better accessibility has been created by the increasing number of handicapped students living on campus. This week, Brittany Duffy shined the spotlight on perhaps Southeastern's most loved dynamic duo.
With the enrollment at Southeastern University increasing each year, the 2014-2015 school year has recently hit an all-time high. Southeastern University has done an awesome job with taking into consideration the disabilities of their students. I got to sit down with Jake Pitts and hear about how SU has been accommodating to his needs.
So I came to Southeastern in 2012, and when I was 12, I went through a lot of physical plus emotional trauma, but then disabilities and stuff in the hospital. So what she does is she helps me with my balance and she helps me with my vision. Pam Crosby helps me with my testing accommodations, and living with Maple, it's kind of good, but then I guess sometimes it's kind of stressful. She walks around campus. She goes everywhere with me, so she can go like to this door and she can go pretty much everywhere. So like on mission trips also. Maple's such of course, an extroverted, really outgoing dog that she's so friendly to people that if I didn't have her, then I wouldn't have met so many people.
We thank Southeastern for being accommodating to students in need and Jake and Maple for their story. For the Spotlight News, I'm Brittany Duffy.
This year, students are faced with more options in many areas than ever before. Because of the influx of incoming freshmen, upperclassmen are now given the option to live off campus in additional student housing. Destiny Young is taking you inside Bethany and Parkside apartments with this story.
As Southeastern University continues to grow, many students have been located in off-campus facilities close by. Bethany and Parkside apartments have become a desired option for living space at the university.
I'm Anne-Marie Ward. I'm a junior at Southeastern University and I live in Parkside Apartments. This is my first semester at Parkside. It's very close to the Cobb. It's also very close to a park called Peterson Park, and it's just very nice if you ever just want to go for a walk or a stroll. The school provides furniture. It's about a 10-minute drive. I'm actually, if you live in Parkside, you're considered school resident and you still have to get 30 chapel credits and you can get a meal plan, and it's very close to Walmart and Chipotle. It's located very close to a lot of very convenient things.
These housing options for Southeastern University has become a must-have for students who live on campus. I'm Destiny Young reporting for SEU Spotlight.
Fire football is continuing to fuel the flame as they brought the heat and won their second consecutive game against the University of Faith. With an impressive score of 55-15, they are hoping to bring home another win as they host Edward Waters College on October 4th. Remember, all traditional students receive free access to home games, but they are open to the community. To purchase tickets, visit seu.edu. And if sports isn't your ideal outing, you can trade your foam finger in for a more refined accessory and attend Southeastern's annual Music Faculty Gala. Happening October 6th at the First Presbyterian Church, the faith-integrated event offers performances of several well-known classical pieces as well as live musical improvisation. You can purchase tickets at the door for a reasonable $3 for students with an ID. That's all for this episode. Be sure to keep it here in the Spotlight for the latest in campus news, updates, and sports. On behalf of our Spotlight staff and crew, I'm Gabrielle Dorasami. Have a fantastic week, everyone.